there's no doubt in my mind that Radius did this out of compassion for Petrie. Alright guys, Sean here, and today we're going to talk about Black Clover chapter 214. As you guys must have noticed, my voice is kind of crispy, and that's because I have a cold, so if anyone doesn't get me, let me know in the comment section. This chapter was kind of weird because I never expected Petrie and Julius Novachrono to return, but as far as Julius is concerned, because of the way his magic works, it's kind of logical that he could potentially return. But as far as Petrie is concerned, I think that Radius did this out of compassion. We must not forget the fact that Radius was shunned by the very Magic Knights because of the weird nature of his magic, but I think that we don't have to look far to understand Radius's actions, because we know from his backstory that though he was shunned by the very Magic Knights, he was welcomed by Petrie and given a purpose in life as a fellow member of the White Knight Demon Eye. So it makes a lot of sense to see that he had a great deal of gratitude towards the person that welcomed him into the White Knight Demon Eye. I still feel kind of sad that he never let Petrie go, because Petrie already had his redemption with trying to help everyone stop the demon, but because he also witnessed firsthand the fact that Petrie was played all along, I think that he still had some sort of empathy for Petrie, and that's why he actually tried as much as he could to, create the opening for Petrie to live a life that is free of, tricks. Because at the end of the day, you see that Petrie certainly has done a lot of heinous stuff, but that is because he himself was played, and this second chance is giving him actually opens up the opportunity for him to at the very least atone for all what he's done. And what better way to atone for what he's done by trying to help the Clover Kingdom, in a situation that is kind of dire, because we know that the kingdom now is in shambles, and if the enemy kingdoms, that is the Spade or the Diamond Kingdom, if we are to accept the fact that the Diamond Kingdom is allies now with the Clover Kingdom, then we have the Spade Kingdom, which is by far the strongest nation, was to attack the Clover Kingdom at this very moment. I think that they would actually succeed in taking over the Clover Kingdom, first because the military might of the Magic Knights has been greatly diminished, and second because the kingdom is in shambles, so there's no infrastructure as well as organization that could actually help them stop them. So the Elves could actually be the alternative if that is the case, and they could at the very least stall them for a moment while the kingdom reorganizes and dispatches a force strong enough to target these foes. As far as Lumiel's backstory is concerned, and Lumiel, I think that he actually got closure when they defeated the Master Demon, and not only does he get the opportunity to meet his descendants, but actually those who share his view of the world, a world free of discrimination and all. So it obviously is a sense of pride that I think he had in his heart, and getting the opportunity to meet up with Sekwe once more and fight together was a real pleasure. So I think that him leaving will have no regrets. I think that he lived a very happy life and got the closure he needed. So it is obvious that at some point he had to leave, because that guy was really overpowered. So I'm really happy with the way his backstory ended, and yeah. Now, the icing on the cake was really what shocked everyone in this chapter. I was really shocked with the fact that Petrie returned, but I was even more shocked with the fact that Julius returned as well. First, because Julius was killed in a very abrupt way, I would say, but that death at that moment, or the so-called death at that moment, had a lot of impact on the overall story plot, but him returning now was kind of weird, and I think that Tabata will really have to explain, but it's kind of logical because he says that he used store time to revive himself, if that's the appropriate term to use, and because he used the store time, he ends up becoming a 13-year-old, I'd assume, kid with just a page as his grimoire, because it's easy to note that Julius's grimoire was unconventional since it was cloveless and only had pages. So him having only one page means that he's nowhere close to the Julius we already knew. Now, I've spoken to a lot of guys and they say he would power up quick, and I don't really think that's going to be the case, because we do not know how long it took for him to get the complete arsenal he got. Certainly he's going to get new spells and develop new strategies, but having him around is kind of weird since he's a Wizard King. So it therefore means that we're going to get a different Wizard King. Now, there are a lot of possible candidates who could actually take up his position, but I think that that Fuego will probably be the best bet for me, though Nozel could also as well. And what a way it would be, because we do not know the status of King Clover. What if he died? So that would mean that if Fuego or Nozel become the next Wizard King, they might actually become the de facto king as well. So that in itself is really impressive. And yeah, that's all I had to say about this chapter. Let me know your thoughts about this chapter in the comment section. Are you guys happy that Julius returned, or are you guys sad? Because I know a lot of you guys will not find this funny, but that's basically it for me, guys. Subscribe to become part of the Blizzard crew, and as always, have an awesome weekend. Peace.